Hey guys, sorry, how are we doing on this fine Thursday? I am doing alright. Just bear with me 1 second. That's it. Okay, there we go. There should be some music on the background. Yes, I am doing alright. Stream is looking a bit weird to me, but hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. No, it is bad. Right, I know what the problem is there. Right, just bear with me. There we go. Okay, that should work a bit. No, there we go. Yes, so it's Thursday. It's the 5th of June. That means it is the Switch 2 launch. So we're not playing Mecha tonight. We are going to be playing, well, hopefully we're going to be playing some Mario Kart World, but we are going to be unboxing my shiny new Nintendo Switch 2. And we will be going from there with it. We'll see what we do. I have my original Switch to test. I have Mario Kart World to download, and we'll be going from there. I've just realised I'm not opening my drink. Let's open my can of pop before we do anything else. Things are against me, folks. YouTube music keeps playing ads, and I don't want ads. I just want music. Alright, let me just try that again. There we go. Got something. Okay. Yes. So that's what we're doing. So no Mecha Blood, we're going to be doing that. I also have my small collection of amiibos. That is Breath of the Wild, Link, Mario Odyssey, Wedding Bowser, Mario Odyssey, Wedding Mario, and Pixel 8-bit Mario. I can't remember what it was called, or what that one is actually officially called. I think it's 8-bit Mario, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, let's see what we got. So right, let's switch to unboxing cam. Okay, one unboxing cam. As you can see, here is my box. Just what I wanted to do, just put that there on TikTok. Okay. Right. Move my mouse out of the way so we can see. Right. First things first, we have micro SD express card. Yes, it is Mario themed. That was the only one that the company that I got this from had. I just realized I haven't put my watch on charge. Let me just do that. So yeah, that's 256 gig. Oh, just put that there. But here is what we're all here for. In fact, just do that. We can get a bit more light on the matter. Yep, Nintendo Switch 2. There we go. So I have slightly opened the top, but that's all I've done. I have not taken anything out, so let's just crack on with it. Alright. It's a box within a box, because Nintendo are obviously all about saving the planet. First thing I will say, the box is a hell of a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. So, let's put that there. Okay, what we got first? One controller. One Joy-Con. Two Joy-Cons. Alright, let's have a quick feel of these. Oh, they feel so much better in my hand. It's nice and big and thing. New console smell. Yeah, they look cool. Now, when I got the original Switch, I didn't go for the coloured Joy-Cons. I didn't think they looked good. I just wanted the grey ones. If they had one that was the same colour as the plastic of the console, I would have got them, but they didn't. They had grey ones. So, this time around, they don't give you a choice. You get the coloured ones. Now, I'm pretty sure this means that they will send different coloured sell, should I say, different coloured Joy-Cons at some point. But for now, these are quite nice. Okay, they feel real nice. Like with the plastic, feel nice and solid. Right, the buttons are nice and clicky. Yeah, that stupid chat button. You see that one there. I haven't got the camera, and I haven't got the camera because I'm never going to use the camera, because if I'm doing anything that involves being online, I'm doing it to you lot. Alright. Let's go. And I have a fingerprint smudge on the screen already. I've literally just got it out of the pack. Yeah, look, there's a fingerprint smudge on the screen. But that is the actual console. Let's pop out the stand. Here we go. Right, first things first. If Nintendo learned absolutely nothing from the first Switch, but, well, learned only one thing from the first Switch, should I say, it's to not put a crap backstand on it. So, look, this is just, I instantly feel like this is a solid, good thing, right? That back stand. Compare with the one on the original Switch. Right, this is a launch Nintendo Switch. And that is the back stand. Now, don't get me wrong, it works, as you can see, but the first thing you do is go, that is going to break. So, right. Ooh. Oh, it's satisfying clicking them in. It really is. Right, how do I get these things off? Yeah. Right, so it's the button on the side. Don't know if you can see that one there. Clicks it in and out. Okay. Very nice, very nice. I like it. Right, found the memory card slot is there. And the game card slot is on the top. Okay. Let's put that there like that. Take this bit out. There's some stuff in here. What's in here? Mario Kart World download code. Keep that away from you. Right, I'll keep the instructions out just in case. Right, so we've got the obligatory HDMI cable, because every modern piece of technology comes with a HDMI cable and a USB-C cable. We'll get to the USB-C cable in a moment. I'm going to put that away because I don't need that right now. Right, and then we've got the thing on the original Switch I never used. So
download Revolut for free and create an account now.
Okay, right. So these click on to the things, and these help with the mouse functionality. What? Why was my live disconnected? That was weird. Okay, my live should be reconnected now. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that, that was weird. So yeah, so they just go on there and they should help with the mouse functionality, and then you've got wrist wraps. I never ever took those out from the original Switch. In fact, let's see how well these clip on. Am I going the wrong way around? Yes, I'm going the wrong way around. Like that. Now that obviously means you can't then click it back on. Yeah, and they pop in. Oh, I could feel that pulling then when I when I went to do it. When I went to put it back in, I could feel it pulling the Joy-Con in. That is very cool. Right, okay. So we got the things to help when you're doing Switch 2 Sports or whatever is going to be involved. Right. The thing that turns your Joy-Cons into a normal, quote-unquote, normal controller. I will at some point be getting a Pro controller for this, but for now, just that. See? Obligatory USB-C cable.
Want to know how I'm going to create hundreds of
Don't
jobs?
need quite yet. British power plug. Yes. In case you couldn't tell from the accent, which various people across my life have not been able to tell from the accent, I am in fact British. So, yeah, we got that. Which again, I don't think we're gonna need. In fact, let's just take both of these out of the packaging, just in case we need them later. We are going to need that later. And then the final bit that's in the box is the new dock. Just all these bits back in. Get them out. So that is the new dock. It's actually quite nice. I like the rounded edges. The rounded edges are a lot nicer than the original dock. I feel like this is wider. So and that comes off nice and easy. And then you've got, oh, there's a built-in Ethernet, HDMI and USB-C power. That is very cool. Alright, and then this should just nicely clip back on like that. Alright, let's close that up. Yeah, well, that slots in there. Like that. There's a little bit of back and forth on the Switch in there, but I think that's the trade-off for not having it, because I know when the original Switch was released, people were complaining that sliding it into the dock was scratching the screen. So I think doing it like this is a trade-off in that it flops side to side a little bit, but then you don't get quite as much, that being quite as much of a problem. So, yeah, alright, let's take that back out again. Put it right there. Okay, so that is our unboxing of the Switch 2. Alright, I'm gonna put the bits we don't currently need just to one side. Right, the only game I do have is Mario Kart World. So we are gonna have to do that for now when I can get right. Let's power this bad boy on. Right. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I am going to need. It's quite loud. Turn that down a little bit. I'm going to need my memory card opening as well. I forgot about that. Let's get this bad boy opened. I said bad boy. Look at the size of it. Nothing that small can be a bad boy. English UK/Australia. The only proper English. Region Europe. Well, no, not Europe. Let's just go back. Yeah, it's still Europe. Okay. Please leave the important information document carefully before using this console. Yes, because I'm totally going to do that. Aren't I? Oh, I see. Yep, okay, whatever. I read it. No one say otherwise. Let's set up your internet connection. Right.
So can your
Hang on.
website. With Ionis, creating a professional site is easy peasy. Texts, images, and design handled instantly with AI. Need help? Get free tailored support 24/7. No stress, no fuss. Fast, simple, and built for you. Boost your brand online and own your success. Join over 6 million customers who already trust Ionis to grow online.
Okay, memory card is in. Oops. Right, you guys can't see this bit because I don't want to get hacked. I also cannot now. I cannot for the life of me remember my Wi-Fi code. That's not good. That's not it. I've completely forgotten. I mean, I'm getting confused with all the passwords I know at work. Alright. Hang on a sec, folks. Let me tell you what. Let's box this back up. Leave that there, just so everyone understands what we're doing right now. And then I cannot remember if I've written it down somewhere. I don't think I have. Got the admin password for it.
6 seconds are enough to tell you the new Oreo original now has even more cocoa. The tastiest Oreo.
Right. That is annoying. Right. Okay. Let me go on a quick break and I will come back with said password. Just bear with me. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. Right. Now I have the passcode. Again, you are not allowed to see it, but it was very much one of them. As soon as I saw it, I remembered it. Right. Okay. Right. It is connecting. I will point it back at the screen in a sec. I just want to get this bit done. Alright. And we are online. Alright, system data will now be downloaded. You can continue setting up the console while the data has been downloaded. Okay. So I appreciate you guys can't really see that too well. But London, Dublin, Lisbon. Now you switch to console rightly placed to suit when, where, and how you like to pay. Yes, yeah. Yep. Touch. There's a little pop out thing. Oh, that's cool. There's like, you guys won't be able to see, but when you detach the Joy-Cons, the colour comes in from the side of the screen. It's like next with. Player connected now. Later. You accept the camera consoles change how you hold. Okay. Skip. In switch. Okay. Right. Right. Let's try and plug these in here. Okay, they went in nicely with a good solid click. I like it. So yeah, it's still got the lights like on the original Switch, apart from the console turns off. Yeah. Right. So it's very shiny screen. Obviously, you can see my reflection. Hello, you can see my reflection in it. So oops. Right, update complete. Awesome. Alright, you can transfer data from the Nintendo Switch console to this Nintendo Switch console. Begin system transfer. First I need... right, I gotta remember my password for this. Sign into... Okay, scan that. Scan the QR code. Email address. And oops. Danarkage. I think I sign in with a very old email address. Yep, select this person. Enter the verification code. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Okay. Sign into your Nintendo account. Yay. Move this console and the source Nintendo Switch console close together to receive the data. Plonk. Next. Please connect the AC adapter to start receiving data. Well, I'm glad I didn't put it back in the box. Anyway. Right. You're about to see me climb under my desk. So please, do ignore it.
Le mal élixir absolu. The new intense fragrance by Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Plus side, the thing I like is on the old Switch, it would have to really awkwardly put it in the bottom. On this one, I can put it in the top. That's what she said. Okay. Move this console and open and I just got to do a system update on my original one. Let's get that done. And then there's one less thing to do. Right. Yeah. We can do it. Come on, you stupid thing. Right, we'll have a drink while we're waiting for this. Just use a hand going in front of the camera. It's not the most professional setup in the world of it. I want to change that, but I've got limited amount of time. This is not my full-time job. Alright. Yeah, would love it to be, but that's not how this works. Sourcing. Move this console and the source and Nintendo Switch close together. Right, I have done that. Open system setting on select system. Okay. Do that. Select system. System transfer to Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, next. Okay, that was actually surprisingly easy. Now, how long it takes to connect to this and stuff will be interesting. What I'm liking, which is like not a new feature of the Switch 2, is because they a system update is required to start a system transfer. You just updated. Anyway, what I am liking is the fact that they've both got touchscreens, and because they've both got touchscreens, it does make this a bit easier to do. Keep your original Switch up to date, folks, to make this a seamless experience. And the plus side, what I will say is you're seeing the full thing sort of raw, which you quite like. This is not an edited video. I had taken this out of the outer packaging before I came up here, and that's all I'd done, as you can well see. I don't know if it's interesting to you guys. I find it quite interesting. So yeah, I feel like we're not getting much music right now.
Dare to stand together against the fall of night.
Elden Ring Night Rain, available now.
Go away with your... I already have music premium. You just don't understand that I do. I understand why it doesn't think that I do. Because I'm on the wrong channel. That's why I kept getting ads. And I'm an idiot. Okay. Like I say, folks, we are not the most professional. Right. System update for the original Switch is going to take 13 minutes. So we're just going to sit here and wait for it. Let's talk about it. What we know so far. So, what we've done so far, it's bigger. You can see just from that, that is actually a really good looking comparison of the size of the Switch 2 compared to the size of this Switch 1. Because look, like almost all of the, that is just the console without the Joy-Cons on, right? And I put it there, and it's, yeah, maybe about that, that's about right. So just the Switch 2 console is about the size of the Switch 1 console and one Joy-Con. Alright. That's actually quite impressive, really. And it is more, supposedly more powerful and all that stuff. So I don't know if we're going to get to play Mario Kart World tonight. I don't know how long it's going to take to download. I do have an almost gigabyte connection, so hopefully it won't take that long. At least I hope so. Anyway, I've got bits of plastic stuck in random places on my hands. Yeah, so hopefully this won't take all that long to download and do. What else? This feels good. Like that. Just this is not the charging dock. You can get one. Basically the same bit of kit that turns it into a charging dock. One thing I will say about this is to release the Joy-Cons, this bit gets in the way of a little bit of the button to release the Joy-Cons. But I absolutely love the magnetic things. See with the system transfers to Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, that wasn't 13 minutes. Please wait. And keep playing compatible with Nintendo Switch software. Okay. It is. This also wants an AC adapter. Right. See if I can make this work. Right. Okay. It's not working. Okay. So it's doing this really annoying thing where the Nintendo Switch only wants a Nintendo Switch power adapter. Why did Nintendo do this weird shit? Right. Uno momento, folks. This is going to be dead good streaming. Start receiving data. Yes, do that. Okay. Like I said, not the most professional setup. You can use game chat to chat with friends while playing games. So, like, here's the thing about Nintendo Switch. They made such a massive deal. Like, you can chat with your friends using video cameras and instant chat now. And literally, the world's response was, we've been able to do that for literally years. And it's just, it smacks of Nintendo's just lack of understanding of the internet and how everything, how it all works. So yeah, it is what it is. Right, 6 minutes to receive all the data. What I didn't anticipate is my daughter's account on the Switch 1 is going to be transferred off the Switch 1 onto the Switch 2, which is somewhat annoying, and I don't understand why that's the case. So But it says only 4 minutes remaining to transfer the data, which is quite good. It probably speaks to exactly how much I've used my original Switch. So okay, so yeah, I'm liking how it is. The Joy-Cons magnetic connection is really satisfying. It's a really satisfying click. That's what I like so far. And that's my biggest thing so far. It's cool, and I like the size of it. The size of it feels a lot better for my hands. So like, I don't have particularly small hands, as you can see. So if I put my hand, that's my hand is covering the majority of that. That's not what I would consider a small hand. So yeah, it's interesting. It's not interesting. Why did I say interesting? It's cool, the size of it. The Joy-Cons feel a lot better in my hands. I'm trying to work out if they'll be better or worse for my daughter, because obviously she's only 9. So is that better? Is it worse? I don't fully know. I'm sure we will find out. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. The software on it seems pretty much exactly the same as the original Switch. Honestly, the big difference at the moment is the size of it. That's what she said. But it is, like I say, we tested it earlier. Like, the size of the Switch 2 console without any Joy-Cons is the size of the original Switch 1 plus 1 of its Joy-Cons. That's not insignificant a size difference. And I mean in length. Apparently they're the exact same thickness, which actually looking at it I would believe. So receiving data. Right, so 99% receiving data. That's good. So getting there. Once that's done, we should be able to actually get some game going. Data has been sent. Please wait for process to finish on Nintendo Switch 2 console. Okay. data's been sent from the first one. And then she's saying preparing to start using console. Nice. So it's actually, despite issues with me not remembering my Wi-Fi password, it's actually been quite a smooth process, to be fair. It's not particularly quick, but it is fairly smooth. The same thing as the one you were using on the source console will be applied. Okay. Setup complete. Now press the home button to open the menu. Nintendo Switch 2. That is very cool. Look at all that. It's got all the games we had. Yeah, so there is some differences to the interface. Like this bit at the bottom has got the thing around it. I don't know how well you can see. Yeah, let's do that. So it's got the thing around the icons at the bottom. Some of the icons have changed a bit. News, controllers, virtual game cards. That's an interesting thing. Okay. Nintendo eShop. Right. You guys can't see this bit because I have a code. If you have been sent to your Nintendo account. Okay. Right. So I'm in Nintendo eShop, which is cool. This is a bit nice. Which one of these is cool? Continue shopping. Right, okay, so that is downloading. So, what we got in the shop? Hang on, what we got in the shop? We got, oops, highlights, Mario Kart World, which we are getting, Cyberpunk Ultimate Edition, which I did consider getting, but then I remembered that I already own that on Epic Games Store. And I think next year is going to be the year of the backlog. I'm going to play some backlog games. So Nintendo Switch Welcome Tour. How much is that? $7.99. I'm not paying for that. Why would I pay for that? Fast Fusion. $13.49. That's Wipeout. Fortnite, Split Fiction. So yeah, I did think about Street Fighter 6. Did also consider Bravely Default, because I did have Bravely Default on its original, whatever it got originally released on, which I think is the DS or the 3DS. Someone let me know in the chat. 3DS, I think, but yeah. So, but I sort of got about, I think I got about 3 or 4 hours into it, and then went, you know what, I can't be arsed with this. So yeah, we've got No Man's Sky, Yakuza 0. Kinitsugami Path of the Goddess. I don't know what that is. It's in my civilization. You know what I actually do quite want? I want a drag and drive demo that I can download today. That would be really cool. Just so I can test the mouse functionality. Speaking of, what do you think if we put... Alright, let's just try it. Do we get a cursor? Oh, we do! Can you see that? That was really seamless. That was pretty cool. The only thing about that is this thing. So this thing hangs down, but it's also, when you're doing that, it hangs. Wait, look. I'm doing that, it's hanging off, so it affects. It makes it even less comfortable to use. So it makes the stick on the Joy-Con just go. Well, I keep hiding it behind the plate. I got that. Yeah. Right. So if I'm like that and I press what would be down if it were being held up, it moves it down. But if I also go side to side, it goes up and down. But that's clever. I like that. That is clever. So, let's go home. New virtual game card has been added. Okay. Successfully loaded. You can play as soon as the data finishes downloading. Okay. So that's not really downloading, is it? Download it will post communication. Alright. Okay, so something. So Mario Kart is getting a download priority, which is fine. Ooh, you know what? I forgot I got Final Fantasy 9 on this. Maybe another one for the backlog. Yeah, next year is going to be the year of the backlog. I have decided. Right, we basically can't play anything on this. But I can't actually view the download stats because it's not giving me any information on the download status. Okay. Alright, tell you what we're going to do. First of all, I'm going to take that off there. That was very cool. The mouse functionality, that actually didn't, it felt awkward because of the way I was doing it on my desk, but it didn't actually feel all that awkward to use. I so love the magnets are so cool. You can feel it on like the console itself, you can feel them like pulling on it as well. Right. What I'm going to try and do is connect it up to my custom dock. So I have a custom Nintendo Switch dock. Now if this is the same thickness as the original one, it should fit in fine. But it's still going to destroy the dock because the dock is made of Mario Lego. There is a video on the YouTube channel about that. So just leave that. Those eagle-eyed are wondering, there is a LOL surprise movie night game on my thing, which is this one here. That is not mine, it is my daughter's, and that's what I'm sticking with. So yeah, right. I need to go back under the desk. Well, not really. I don't need to go back into the desk. I do need to mess about with some stuff. So you're gonna see my middle bit again in a sec, while I just do some stuff. Mario Kart World is about a quarter of the way through the download, and we've got half an hour left on the stream, so I don't know if we're actually going to get to play anything tonight, but you've seen me do the unboxing. So we shall see what happens on that. But yeah, I'm quietly impressed so far with just like the hardware. The hardware is actually quite nice just to mess about with and stuff, and it would have been nice if any downloaded games would have transferred over. Here's the thing, can I play Minecraft? No, because it's original cart. I could go get my Switch 1 games. What game is in my Switch 1? Animal Crossing. Alright. Right. Give me 1 minute. Let's just this fits rather nicely in there. And that is all also downloading some data. Right, we've got 37 minutes until Mario Kart downloads. Okay, so that's a bit annoying. I wanted to do some gameplay, but apparently we're not going to get that. So let's we can do some talking. And satisfyingly snap these back onto here, like that, and like that. Right, let's see if you can right, watch the edge of the screen now. Did you see that? My hand might have gotten in the way. Right, keep watching the edge of the screen. See? And that's the colour of that Joy-Con. And if you do the same on this side, you get the blue one on this side. See? That's cool. I like that as a stupid little graphical effect. I really like that. I think that's cool. Yeah. Right. So, yeah, this hasn't quite gone to plan in terms of me getting to download and play some Mario Kart World. We may do a stream of just Mario Kart World on Sunday evening. Tomorrow night, I'm thinking about doing a stream over the state of I'm going to say the state of play, not the state of play. The Summer Games First thing. So I'm trying to see Summer Games First UK start time 10 PM BST. Main show start time. That is actually it's June 6th decision. Main show start time. Right, so that's 10 PM tomorrow. It might be 9 PM tomorrow. It depends on if this is counting as is currently in BST time. And I can type P in BST GMT. Current British summertime. I hate daylight saving. Daylight saving is such a stupid thing. So yeah, probably. I don't know. It depends on how long that goes on for. I probably will do a stream tomorrow night for the Summer Games Fest main show, because I'll have some time before to do some editing of the weekly videos. So do that and see how we get on. Yeah. But that is very annoying. Very annoying. What's my account? Hold on. 35% with 27 minutes remaining. I'm going to let Nintendo off of this because it is the day of the launch of their console, and their servers are probably shit in the bed, frankly, and yeah, the servers are probably shit in the bed, and my gigabit connection probably, well, nearly gigabit connection probably cannot compete with that. So, yes. me have a look. Do I have what I'm looking for on YouTube? So look this is what we're gonna do in lieu of actually getting to play. We'll look at the state of play, Sony PlayStation's state of play from last night, and just look over some of the cool trailers that is going on. Because why not? So yeah, let's do. Let me get the first one open. Right. See. I'll pause this, and then we'll go again. Do that.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority, same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
The big thing about this is the scar.
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond.
Don't know how well you can see.
He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
So you shouldn't have.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the endgame is, we won't see it coming.
Jet lag gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Tell me, what do you do, James?
Lately, headhunting.
I think this is going to be really cool. And I can also see why lots of people absolutely.
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
Yeah, so I think that looks really cool. I do. I think it's I'm definitely, it's on my radar. Put it this way. Right, so here's another one. This is like the one that opened the show, if you didn't see it. Right, give me a sec, let me get to the actual trailer, because always with the YouTube ads.
The future. It isn't just a dream. It's a promise. One we're turning into reality. With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI, we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality. We create life for our future. Delphi Corporation.
Right. Sorry folks, my daughter's just woke up. I will be back in a moment. Okay, folks, my daughter is actually woken up, so I'm going to have to leave the stream there for tonight. But you saw me unboxing the Switch too. You saw me getting it all set up as much as I can show you. And yeah, I've enjoyed this stream. I hope you have too. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help me out. Thank you to everyone who sent hearts all around TikTok and everything. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow for talking over the Summer Game Fest main show, and I will also be back on Sunday with some Mario Kart World, and then we'll be back to Mecha Blood on Monday. Okay, all right, thank you so much. Sweet dreams. Have a fantastic Friday, and I will catch you tomorrow night for the Summer Game Fest main show. Good night.